Hey YouTube, Failure Rager, and today I'm going to make this deck profile really quick. It's a very fun deck. It's not the original build for Chaos Dragons. It's Blue Eyes Chaos Dragons, as I'll call it. You guys can call it whatever the hell you want, but I'm going to call it that. There's a lot of good text in this deck that you wouldn't think about using usually, but I've seen people make different versions of Chaos Dragons, like Ninja Chaos Dragons, and even Karibo Chaos Dragons, with Mystic Piper and shit, which is WK.1 who made that. So I thought about, I'll find my own way to make it, and this deck is pretty good. So, alright, let's get right into it. Feel that pulse are pretty standard. Just know that if you have two in this deck, in this build right here, I'm not talking about rank sixes, but this two just controls the board. It gives good field presence. If you get two out at the same time, and also actually your OTKs go off right from there, it makes your OTKs even faster. Double Dark Flare, good Chaos monster, and also it fills that up pretty quick. Dark Arm Dragon pretty quick. Always like playing so. One Red Eyes because you only play one. Dark Arm because it's an amazing card in this build, especially. Clips because even though there's a lot of targets in this deck, Clips just is not my card of choice. With two. Dark Horse because there's many times when my opponent got like, especially when Dark Worlds are big, they like somehow popped my Light Pulsar, made me get out my Red Eyes. I said, oh well, whatever. They'll probably do something to so they'll stop my Red Eyes next turn. But no, they go Torguide, Acid Golem, or something like that, or some 3,000 beats that cannot go fuck. So yeah, One Light Ray Diablos, very good card in this deck. I just needed a level 7. This is the one card that I saw that was really doing a lot of work. Um, Divine Dragon Apocalypse because it's very recyclable. It comes out very fast. Red Eyes, especially for mid OTK, mid combo, and if you bring this out, it's gonna make your combos even faster. Double White Stone. This one, the Blue Eyes comes into play. Obviously, it's good for synchros, and it's just amazing card with Light Pulsar. Pretty much, if you have two Light Pulsars, you Light Pulsar and White Stone. Black Rose, add a Blue Eyes to your hand, nuke the field, get out of Red Eyes and Light Pulsar. That's very good. Sorry I'm a little bland when I'm talking right now, but it's really, I'm just trying to go fast. Double Blue Eyes for the White Stone, obviously, and it's actually very, when you have to send Light and Dark from your hand to the grave when Light Pulsar is grave, it's good fodder for that. Especially, and also it's a 3,000 beat stick, especially with Red Eyes, and make plays off that. One Chaos Sorcerer, one BLS, obvious. Thanks for mention, triple Lila. Lila's just good, I don't play MSTs, so yeah. Double Raikou. Raikou's eh. It's a good start game, but mid game it's kind of subpar. One Jane to get over big beat six like Thunder King, and Aaron is my answer to Gachi Gachi and Zenmate and stuff like that. Very good card in my opinion. It's very overlooked. I don't know why people don't play it, but it's very good. One card trooper for the mill power. Only two hand traps I'm playing at this moment. Gores and Trag because they're darks and I need this in case I don't have like a play that turn, or if they decide to wipe out my field, and of course I need to have these two. One Sangan for the search. No tour guides yet. I don't know if I won't put tour guides in this build, but when I put my uh, normal build, yeah, I'll put tour guides. Um, the two tech monsters I really love in this deck. Birdman, probably gonna up this to 2. It's a good card, helps the OTKs. The OTK I like, I'm not gonna like show the whole thing because I need space in this video. If you have Dark Flare like Pulsar and like Raz and Grave, and like another light and a Red Eyes, and a Jetting Slurper in hand. You return the Light Pulsar, so summon Birdman. Sync the Birdman and the Dark Flare, make a scrap. Um, Banish the Dark Flare and the Light from your grave, special Light Pulsar. Scrap Dragon effect hits Light Pulsar and hits a monster on your opponent's side field, or a card. Red Eyes gets special summon Light Pulsar, that's 80 100 damage without a monster on your opponent's side of the field. And that combo usually happens mid-game, so like second or third turn. So there you go, and that's instant win right there. One Morphing Jar and one Morphing Jar, because it's a good bluff card. Truthfully, it is. I can't tell you how many times either I just set this to be a bluff and make my opponent go, Thunder King. No. That's just like that way I can waste out the. Sorry, my screen just went out. That way they can waste their Thunder King. I can set my back row and they won't be thinking I'm playing Chaos Dragons because Chaos Dragons will send me back row except for one, either Treacherous or Torrential. So yeah, and there's a lot of dead draws in this deck. Uh, well, it's not a lot to say like your hand's so claw you can't do shit. It's just like there's a lot of times where I want my hand to go to the grave and draw some new cards. Spells, Heavy, Darkhold, Monster Born, Staples, obvious. Alert for the draw power, Lance for the protection, Burst Image Destruction. This is the card that if I control Blue Eyes, destroy all monsters in my opponent's side field, but the Blue Eyes cannot attack that turn, which is fine. It's pretty much if it happens a lot when I have Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, and Light Pulsar on field. Burst Image Destruction, destroy all their monsters, then go for big damage right there. Which Blue Eyes can still attack, because that would be an OTK right there. Charge for Rhoda and Millpower. Avarice, don't dislike this video just because of that, but Avarice is very good in this deck only because I would never play any other build, but Avarice is only good because I have to return my Birdmans uh, and stuff like that. Good cards that need to be in the deck or in the field. So yeah. And then one for one for the Whitestone, obvious for the Synchro plays. Then only trap, one torrential because I like to stop the whole play and their whole field presence in general with my Light Pulsar, other than just showing one monster on their side of the field and their combo right there and my Red Eyes, and they still have plays to go off of that, possibly. That, in my opinion, is not good enough for me. I need to be able to stop their whole damn field. Like, with windups, I can't say how many times I wanted to go. Like, I tried Treacherous last format mostly, um, and a little bit this format. I can tell you how many times they go the whole thing, the whole Zen Mighty, uh, Zen Mighty, Pupil Operative, Zen Meister, and shit like that, and King of Brilliant, and I'm like, fuck. And there's many times when I went Treacherous, either destroyed two, went Light Pulsar and destroyed theirs, they still had plays. They still had their plays and still beat me. And I was like so pissed off, so I changed Torrential so I can destroy the whole play that they just did, and they have no more combos left because they waste out all the resources. So there you go. Alright, now, extra deck very quickly. Scrap Dragon, because it sets up more OTKs. It's the card I go into most in this extra deck. I go into every other card, but that one mostly. Thought Ruler for the big push and game life. Stardust, obvious card. Don't actually go into that much. Occasionally I do, but Scrap is more consistent. Black Rose for the nuke. Wyvern for the big push. Iron Chain, and Wyvern's probably my favorite synchro. Iron Chain because I need a dragon. Gravity Warrior just in case their whole field is maxed out. This comes out and it gains 300 for every monster from one side of the field, so it can be a big beat stick at times. And all I need is Dark Flare and Whitestone, and that's very easy to get off of this deck. One Librarian, because I have had times where I can go into two synchros, so Hyper Librarian does work. Um, but I only draw one off it usually, but still, just drawing one off of it is still good. And then one Magical Android, because I can gain life, and it's pretty damn good. I don't have Catastrophe either, so, yeah. Alright, rank 4 is, this one card is going to mess you up when Shark Drake. Occasionally I can do it to it. I had the space for it. I can go into it sometimes. When I get Shockmaster, I might switch out. I'm not sure yet, though. But Shark Drake does do work. It does good damage. It has good attack points. One Utopia for protection. And Queen Dragon, because it works with Blue Eyes. It works with Synchro plays, Exceed plays, stuff like that. And like Pulsar. Next for the rank 3s and the last cards of the deck. Acid Golem for the big beat stick. Leviathan for, just Leviathan's good in my opinion. This might come out for Levier though. And a Zen main, because Zen main is good. I don't know what to take out for Levier, but whatever. Only cards I want to add to the extra deck. Levier, maybe, what's the card called? Well, I want to add Trident Dragon. I want to add Trident Dragon, because that card is too good. If you have, what's it called? Can't remember what the card's called. Oh, if you have a Light Ray Diablos or a Dark Arm that you already used, just go Gen X Light Birdman and like summon it, return it back, um, uh, summon it, return with Genetic Cyberman, special in Genetic Cyberman, special in the other monster that you probably still have the requirements for. Um, and then you go try and dragon, send, and not to mention about Light Pulsar. There you go. You're sending it to the grave, and then that's it. And then you get red eyes, and then you attack 3 times the freaking dragon, and then you have red eyes come out, and then there's the big beat stick to anything you want. So yeah, that's it, guys. And also explode dragon wing because level 7s come out very easily. So thank you guys for watching, and what you think of this deck? I think it's pretty damn good. So try it out in the end. Or if you have the cards, you can try it out in real life because it's a good deck. It's fun. It's skillful. It's not autopilot at all. So thank you guys. All right, bye.